Welcome back to my channel with me, that Final Fantasy, for some more Hogwarts Legacy.
I've finished the activities you assigned me, Professor Garlic.
Wonderful! I hope you gained a greater appreciation for the flora in our lives. I am forever enraptured by it. Just yesterday, I spent hours pruning my self-fertilizing shrubs and flutterby bushes. Didn't realize how long I'd been at it until the sun began to set. Well, if there's one thing I love to see more than my plants thriving, it's one of my students doing the same. Now, ready to learn Flipendo? Chin up, keep a light grip, and it's all in the wrist. Let's see you give it a go.
Alright.
You will want to focus with this spell. Nothing as mortifying as knocking back a colleague when all you wanted to do was move a few pots.
Noted. Flipendo!
Wonderfully done! If you'd like to practice a bit more, you're welcome to do so here in the greenhouse. Just mind the plants, please.
Yes, Professor. Ooh. Oh. I remember seeing a puzzle that required me to move, and I thought I could probably move it with the pulso. But no, Flipendo was needed. I see.
Flipendo! Look at that! You're a natural.
Places! Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Flipendo! Places! Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Flipendo!
I see.
Where was I? Oh, yes. The greenhouse won't keep itself in order without a nudge from me.
Professor?
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see. I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like the Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the
7th year.
friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Okay. But there's still
Revelio.
lock up there, maybe? Let's walk.
Thought I'd
Hey.
impress Garlic by showing her my Mimbleless Mimbletonia. Squirted stink that all over.
Winnie's chomping cabbages terrible.
That was Sebastian from was hey. Going more into the restricted section. No, looks like it was just a key in here. I guess Mr. Moon doesn't really enter the library. But it could have been one. Oh, so my god! Ah! No, no, why? Ah! What? Oh! Oh! We can fly up here! Dude, we fell a long way. But can we get to the top? Well, this is technically the water, right? Ah! Oh. Oh my god, that was crazy. Now I know we could fly. I just wanted to try it. None of my other buttons seem to have been working.
I really should look into gillyweed, although I'd still need to swim.
She's having trouble swimming? Start in the shallow
Going
end.
for a swim?
Goodness no, though I'm beginning to think I really should learn how to swim. Can't very well be liaison to the mer people if I don't know how to swim.
You're a liaison to the mer people.
Well, not technically, no. At
Aspiring
least
to
not
be?
yet. The position doesn't actually exist at the moment, but I have a plan to change that. I'm Nerida, by the way. Nerida Roberts. We didn't
Pleasure.
officially meet, but we dueled in the Crossed Wands Club.
Oh, did we?
Of course. Good to see you again.
And you.
You seem quite interested in mer people.
I am. And they're as misunderstood and disregarded by wizard kind as goblins and centaurs are. I feel that if goblins and centaurs have liaison officers at the ministry, then the mer people should have one too.
I'm impressed. I think reaching out to the mer people is a grand idea.
You do? Oh, thank you. Of course I haven't exactly done anything just yet. I presented them with a gift a few weeks ago, and they wanted to leave me one as well, in one of their caves. Reciprocity and an offer to visit. I tried telling them I couldn't swim, but I'm afraid that bit got lost in translation. Mermish really is tricky.
She could speak it?
What do you imagine a liaison to the mer people would do?
Oh, so many things. I want to know everything I can about them. After I've mastered swimming, I perfect my mermish, of course, and I'd share with them anything they wanted to know about wizard kind. My hope is that by understanding each other better, both of our societies could grow.
What is it about the mer people that interests you so much?
I can't begin to tell you how brilliant they are. I mean, rumor is that tales about them have infiltrated even the Muggle world. The oldest known mer people, sirens, come from Greece. And of course Scotland has Selkies and Ireland is home to Merrows. I could go on for ages about them. Their glorious underwater communities, domestication of sea life, their art and music. It's a travesty how little is understood about them.
What do you imagine a liaison to the mer people would do?
And I...
That's
How
what I
has
wanted
wizard
first.
kind fallen short in its treatment of mer people?
Well, we've consistently deemed mer people as being beneath us despite the many similarities between our cultures. One can hardly blame them for declining being status by the ministry years ago. Who are we to classify those of such beauty and intelligence?
Okay. My
Well, I
cave, you
can
say, huh?
swim and could help you if you'd like.
You'd really do that? Oh, thank you! Thank you, thank you! The last thing I want is for them to think I'd shunned their gift. Diplomacy is a delicate dance. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can dive down to their cave from just there in the water. I can't wait to hear about what you find. One day soon, I'll see for myself. I just know it.
Okay. Let's go see what we can do. Alright. Dive, 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 dive. Blub, 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 blub. Ooh. What's that?
Revelio.
Whoa.
Incendio. Accio.
We gotta probably...
Arresto Momentum. Loom. Now then, I'll need you to come with me.
The door, perhaps? Oh, yeah.
Now for the rest of you.
Interesting. So does that mean those paintings are from the mer people?
Incendio. Lumos. Lumos.
Oh, wow. She would have discovered something amazing here.
What do we have in here then?
A Mermish artifact.
Narada will be happy about this.
A pendant.
Revelio.
Okay. Blup, 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 blup. Oh, there it goes. Just take a little bit to load.
Your gift from the mer people was exactly where they said it would be.
Oh, that's wonderful news. I was so worried I'd left it too long and they'd seen it as a slight. Our relationship with them is already so tenuous.
And decided to keep the gift.
Then I'm glad we helped to foster some healthy diplomatic relations.
Merlin's beard. It's marvelous.
I know,
I'm
in
going to
dreams.
show it to everyone, including the ministry. Should I hand deliver it or send by owl? Thank you again so much. You may have just helped improve relations between wizard kind and mer people for decades to come. I can't wait to study this.
I mean, it's pretty freaking cool.
Revelio.
Two beasts class. Away. High hill silver. Away. Silver arrow.
Revelio.
Oh, this requires a lock, but is it the one? No, of course it's level 2. Let's start this. I'm eager. During the day. Oh man. Okay.
Welcome, everyone. I see you've already met some of the many beasts we studied
Professor
in
Hoenn.
this class. Though be
Hoenn?
advised, none of these creatures should be taken lightly. They are all in their own way dangerous, especially if one does not know how to handle them properly. Now, it seems many of you are out of practice. Let's take some time to review the basics of how to care for a beast, shall we? Miss Sweeting, would you please assist our new student with the lesson today?
Yes, Professor Howen. Hello, I'm Poppy Sweeting.
Oh.
Don't worry about Professor Howen's speech. She over-exaggerates sometimes. All the beasts in class are
Okay.
perfectly safe.
Is that a Furby?
Sweeting, pay attention, please. The tongue of a puffskein can be a slippery devil.
Yes, Professor. Here. You can practice on Gerald.
It's a Poro.
Just keep an eye out for his tongue.
Hello.
You can use my brush. Just be gentle. Oh, and think pleasant thoughts. I like to think it enriches his experience.
Okay. Hold to assign. We fireball it. Hello?
That's lovely. I'm sure he feels much better.
I mean, look at the thing. It's adorable.
Would you mind giving him some beast feed?
Of course.
What do you suppose the pellets taste like to Gerald? Pudding, I like to think. I think we can safely say that Gerald likes you.
Gerald.
That's good news. He seems very nice.
He is. Kindness is one of his best qualities, right after ambition. And cleanliness.
And adorableness?
Good work, everyone. Now, let's make our way to the pens and select another beast. And please, do be careful as you feed and groom them. Miss Sweeting, why don't you show our new student to the Neasels in the farthest pen?
Measles.
This way. The Neasels are over here.
Are they cat pugs or what?
Oh, couple of these or whiskers ought to get me a few canuts at least. Enough to buy something from Honeydukes.
Hold it.
Stupid thing.
What in Merlin's name are you doing?
Tuss peculiar Poppy. Worried about a worthless little rodent.
Her name is Persephone!
Her name is Persephone.
That's really not funny.
I mean, his attempt at trying to be funny is funny.
Let's go.
Those two don't belong anywhere near this class. Poachers in training. Persephone was onto them instantly. Thank you for your help. Let's carry on. Feed and brush the Neasels just as you did with Gerald.
Okay. Hey, Professor.
What would you like me to do next, Professor?
Assist Miss Sweeting at the Neasel enclosure. She will need help brushing and feeding them. You will find it is similar to your work with the puffskins.
Yes, Professor. Okay. How about this one? Oh. Hello. Like some feed? Okay. How about add the brush here? Okay.
The Neasels really took to you. They know a good egg when they see one. As do I.
Really? We're a good
It
egg?
appears our
You never
time
know.
has come to an end.
Huh?
Please close the pens and see yourselves out.
Can you get him some extra sacks in the end? Here you go. Okay.
Where are the lions? I would like to see a huge Gryffindor lion in this class for once.
I'm sure we will eventually.
Hello, Professor. You wanted to speak with me?
I did. How did you find your first beasts lesson?
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Good. You seem to understand that when beasts are properly controlled, they can play a vital role in our lives. Some provide us with magically imbued materials, if cared for correctly, which does not include torturing them for whiskers. Well done, by the way. Probably best to let me handle it next time.
Yes, Professor.
They're nearly as bad as the Savagers in Rookwood's poacher pack. Sadly, we're the ones who suffer, stumbling over dead beasts. Terrible waste of resources.
Surely the poachers can be brought to justice by someone. The Ministry, perhaps?
An optimistic idea. Now, why don't we focus on more immediate matters that we can control? Professor Weasley has asked that I prepare some assignments designed to help you catch up to the other 5th years. Be on the lookout for my owl. Meanwhile, I also encourage you to study as many beasts as you can on your own
We
time.
can study them. Okay, we'll do, Professor.
Over here.
Poppy? Or Sweetie?
Do you need something, Poppy?
Thank you again for saying something to those brutes so that I didn't have to. You were an augury at noon in the desert.
I
Oh, yeah.
certainly hope that's a good thing.
It's something my gran and I say. It means that something or someone is a welcome surprise. At least, that's what we decided it meant.
I couldn't stand there and watch them harm the poor thing.
We're of a similar mind. Actually, in light of that, there's someone I'd like you to meet. In
Oh?
the forest.
You've intrigued me. Very well. Lead the way.
I'd hoped I would.
Okay.
I wouldn't take just anyone there. In fact, you're the first.
Really?
Honored.
Well, thank you. I think.
As I said, we think alike. Pleasant surprise.
Man, that's beautiful.
Quite the weather we're having, don't you think?
Poppy, where are
little
you
bit.
taking?
It
Alright,
really
Poppy.
is much better if I just show you.
Okay, okay.
Don't worry, we're nearly there. It's just ahead.
To what?
Stand back.
Paris? Oh my god! Whoa!
Please meet Highwing. Isn't she just magnificent?
Little high wing.
Go on, introduce yourself to her.
Bow.
But be careful. You must always show hippogriffs the proper courtesy before you approach them.
Bow.
I knew it. I don't think I've ever seen a hippogriff take to someone this quickly. You can feed and brush her if you'd like. I come and check on her every once in a while. Bring her pasties, tell her what's going on in the castle. You wouldn't know from looking at her, but she's a dreadful busybody.
Okay, how about we give her some treats then? This is cool. Way better than the one in the mobile. And she's off.
So, what did you think of Highwing?
I thought she was brilliant. Can't believe you introduced me to her.
I suspect
believe she
you two might
befriended
get
one.
along.
That's
Are you
awesome.
the reason students have been seeing hippogriffs flying above the Forbidden Forest?
Perhaps. Did you know that once you earn a hippogriff's trust, they'll always be there for you? I've seen it firsthand with her.
How exactly did you and Highwing cross paths?
That
It's a
just must be
longer
a story. Oh.
But I rescued her from poachers a few years back. Got her to safety and, well, she was fine until recently. You may have noticed that poachers are something of a problem in the area, so I worry they could get her again. And I might not be there next time.
Professor Howin mentioned the poachers as well. She seemed to imply that we couldn't rely on the Ministry to help.
I don't often agree with Professor Howin, but on that, I fear she's right. The poachers' influence is growing. I see them every day in the village, lingering, talking to people. They're up to something. I'm just not sure what.
That does seem strange. Sounds as if they're planning something.
Exactly. I think I'm going to look into it. Find out what's going on, what they're doing.
Oh.
I think that's a fine idea. Information is power.
And the more I know, the better I can keep Highwing safe.
You seem undeterred. Will you let me know what you find out?
Oh, very well. I will. I should be going, but we'll speak again soon, I hope.
Oh, Poppy Sweetie. Okay. And with a befriend hippogriff. That's actually something. Alright. Let's see what else we could find here.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
And this is Nat's mother's class. Natty's mother. Right. She's the professor here. No introduction? Just see how this goes. Let's see. Okay, getting somewhere. Oh, there's Poppy. This is cool. Ah, the grim. Look at that. Okay. Well, there goes his fortune telling.
Nice, so knowledgeable.
Can we talk to the students?
What do we have here? Revelio.
No?
Those
Oh,
assignments were challenging enough for you.
yes. Looks like we found one.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now,
as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment. I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
Honestly, I'm not so sure. Who knows where this power will lead us? We know who we are. We know what we're doing, but that leads to an unknown. But hopefully triumph, but I'm not sure.
I honestly don't know, Professor.
At times, the future is murky to us all. As with rippling water, one must wait for things to settle before the reflection becomes clear. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
Descendo! In the shape of a pea.
You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
I think we shall.
Levioso! Descendo!
Excellent. I think you have it.
But how about we do two different ones?
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test outside of the classroom.
Of course, Professor. And if you don't mind, I think I'm just gonna stay here just for a little bit. I forgot, how do we... Oh, we wait. Yes. Nighttime. Here we go.
Mine now, demi-guys. Professor, do you have a moment?
I do.
I was wondering how you decided to teach divination.
The art of divination is an important yet often misunderstood branch of magic. Those of us who possess the sight are rare, and, as is often the case with the unique among us, we can frequently be misread, even feared. When I was granted the opportunity to teach others about my gift and the good it can do, I was most grateful.
I see. Natty told me that you and she moved here from Uganda, where she had attended Wagadu.
Yes, Natsai and I both loved Uganda and Wagadu, but we are happily settled here now. I had foreseen such a change, but did not know the details until it occurred. I was glad of the outcome. You would be wise to remember that the consequences of our actions are complex. And so, divining what is to come is not as simple as gazing into a crystal ball or studying the bottom of a teacup.
But it is all fascinating,
I find
nonetheless.
it truly intriguing, even if I don't fully understand it.
Intriguing. That is one word for it. And I'm certain you will come to understand many things more deeply in the days ahead. You are a student at Hogwarts, after all. It cannot have escaped you that we in the Wizarding world are forever navigating the seemingly inexplicable.
Of course, Professor.
Now, I know that we both have places to be. Not because I have the sight, mind you, but because I am a professor and you are a student. I have enjoyed our conversation.
Till next time, Professor. Thank you for the lessons. Down I go. Oh shit! Look down below.
Revelio.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Alright, that's there. We've done that. Oh, is there another one here? Oh, there is. Hello. Sorry to disrupt you, but thank you for the monies.
Revelio.
Clever. How offensive. Next.
Fine, a genius. Happy
Possibly.
now?
But I'll allow your limp vocabulary. This disillusionment charm is superb.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. Bring me a few more moons and I'll show you how to improve casting Alohomora.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
You are to be commended for your bravery and valor. Especially since they can only be collected at night.
Oh, we gave him 3. Nice,
Revelio.
nice. So... Oh, this is the frog. Same frog?
Lumos.
Same frog.
Revelio.
Fist.
Capozzo.
Ah, yes.
Revelio.
Unidentified back item. Violet, if you get here before me, do us a favor and procure some more mead, would ya? I believe one of the fellows hanging in the 3rd floor corridor has another frame somewhere with a nice supply. Oh, you don't say. You don't say.
Lumos.
Wooden door like that. A wooden door like that. A wooden door. Where have I seen that wooden door? Here. Isn't it? That looks like it.
Alohomora. Revelio.
See, haunted toilets. Unless in dire straits, it is probably best to avoid this particular toilet. It is allegedly one of Peeve's favorite pranking spots. Oh.
Mine now, demiguise.
So where was that door then?
Lumos.
It looked like it was here. Oh, it was here, but it was inside the bathroom. Huh? Oh. Huh. So these are actually to do with the mermaids. Interesting. Notice the same insignias and everything for that during that quest.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings! Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
Yes.
I actually have some moons for you.
Oh, my mind feels lighter already knowing those statues are gone. I did promise to show you how to improve casting Alohomora once you'd brought me enough moons. Oh, with that knowledge, you'll be able to break open even stronger locks. However, we don't yet know who's behind these statues. Still plenty of the foul things lying in wait to torture me. Oh.
Don't worry, we'll get them.
If you bring me more moons, I'll show you how to cast the most powerful form of Alohomora known to wizard kind. At least known to me.
That's fair. Alohomora, rank 2. Oh, and our controller disconnected. Nice. The hype was too strong. There we go.
You'll save my sanity, and we may get to the bottom of whoever's behind all of this.
Don't worry, well, I was going to say Professor Moon. Don't worry, Mr. Moon. We're on it. 13. Oh, wait a second. How many do we have available to collect?
Oh,
or
greetings.
to give?
Any luck removing some more of those?
I'm sorry to say that I haven't found...
Oh. Okay, okay. I'll keep looking.
I'll keep an eye out for more demiguise statues and see if I can bring you more moons.
I commend you for your courage and valor, especially since they can only be collected at night.
Okay, let's go collect.
Alohomora.
Gotta find that sweet spot. Okay, there we go.
Revelio.
Don't mind if I do. Oh, and here's one too. Perfect. Alright, let's wait. For the time to acquire these is at night.
Mine now, demiguise. Revelio.
Oh, there it is. Oh, and there's stuff over here too. Oh, and some more over there. Oh, don't mind me.
Alohomora. Revelio.
A back item.
Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Oh, hello, sir. Just doing a sweep of dark wizards. No dark wizards here. Thank you. Didn't we see it? Oh, it's over here. Oh, we could have already entered this house. Hello, Mr. Demiguise. Okay, let's go see how we do here.
Here we are. Mr. Weeks wasn't wrong about the mountain views.
If it isn't the fastest Ravenclaw.
Oh, is that our nickname now? Okay.
Hello, Imelda. So, another trial?
Of course it's another trial. And you'd better be taking part.
Oh?
Does this mean you've changed your mind about me?
Well, you're a step up from the good-for-nothings who usually challenge me. While they sit around and hope to be the best, I put in hours of practice. No one sets records by wishing for them.
True.
And I need strong competition to stay on top of my game. Are you going to try to beat my flying record or not?
Though I will say, while practicing, one hopes and wishes to be the best they can be, and the possibility of being better.
Strong competition. Could that have been a compliment, Imelda?
Go ahead, believe what you want. Makes no difference. Compliments make people soft. No one goes round telling me I did a fine job. Do I care? No. I say I'm the best, and that's all I need. So please, try to beat my record, 5th year, and don't be disappointed when you lose.
Challenge accepted.
I'm ready to fly.
Finally, a decent challenge.
Okay, here goes.
Made it. Excellent. I'd say that was acceptable. Brilliant.
Oh, did we miss that one? Hopefully not.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Just a bit. But I want to say we may have missed one.
Excellent. Made it. That wasn't too bad.
Oh no, we didn't miss anything. Okay, cool, cool, cool.
That would be careful. Earn a reputation for talent around here, and some people get put out about it.
Sounds like you're speaking from experience.
Oh?
Yes, well, I am. Anyway, you didn't do abysmally. I can't deny that. But you'll not have the same luck on the South Coast course.
You said your reputation for talent put some people out. Like whom?
If you must know, I've had to deal with jealousy from members of my own house.
Uh-oh. Static. Why you gotta do that now? Oh no, it's stuck. That happens when this happens.
As my skill on a broom grew, rapidly I might add, Nerida suddenly didn't have time for flying practice. I tried to give her pointers, but she didn't have the natural ability I did. Clearly, she was jealous. Poor thing spends all her time now dawdling by the lake, obsessed with mer people. Won't even learn to swim. I refuse to downplay my talents to coddle someone else's fragile ego. Anyway, I need to ready the next course. Stop by when it's ready, if you can handle it.
We'll see, won't we? Till next time.
I half expected you to back down. Rest on your laurels. See you at the South Coast trial, if you don't lose your nerve. To race this course again, visit the podium with the leaderboard, where you can start the race and check your time.
Actually, I do want to check.
Another successful flight. I should let Mr. Weeks know.
Wow, Ruby Wheel. By oh my little less than 2 seconds. 2 seconds and 7 milliseconds. Damn. That's beautiful. Not bad for our first attempt, though. Taking a walk to let the game load. And then we wait for the load in front of the door.
You're back from your latest flight. I want to hear all the particulars.
Good news, Mr. Weeks. With your upgrade, I was able to set a new record at the Irondale course.
Brilliant! I knew the upgrade had fantastic potential. How did your broom feel?
It rides well. Does get a tad shaky at top speed, and the handle wobbles a bit when I hit a strong gust of wind.
Ah, yes. I see. I think I know how to address that. Thank you. I owe you one.
If it means another upgrade, the pleasure's all mine.
You sound as determined as I am to improve broom flight. It's a joy to have a collaborator like yourself. If I'm right, and I do hope I am, you'll be hearing good news from me soon. Thank you again, truly.
No, thank you. Making my broom faster? Why not? Why
Mr. Weeks and
not?
I do make a good team.
True, very true. It's nighttime, so there's not really anyone outside of the place. There's a curfew. There you are, Mr. Moon.
Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greetings. Any luck removing some more of those demiguise statues?
I actually have some moons for you.
Dear me, you have been busy. Incredible.
Yes, we have.
Thank you. You're ready for the final Alahomora lesson. With this knowledge, no lock shall ever stand in your way. You have done all I asked. I only wish I knew who put those statues everywhere in the first place. Alas. If you do find more, please feel free to remove them. You'll be doing your caretaker a huge service. And if I ever find out who the bully is behind this cruel trick, I shall let you know. Thank you once again for your assistance and tenacity.
And thank you for your knowledge.
Now that you've mastered Alahamora, no lock is unbreakable. But do feel free to keep finding demiguise statues and removing those moons.
Okay, now we just have to wait for him. Okay. Alright.
Revelio.
So there's definitely quite a few locks. Not too many, but quite a few. Like you, level 3 lock. A lot more sensitive.
Revelio.
Puffskin statue.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Come on, eyeglasses. Uniform, okay.
Revelio.
I see there's one to the left.
Alohomora. Revelio.
What? Ooh. Huh? It was an accident. Basilisk's breeder insists. The Cornish wizard arrested for breeding basilisks has insisted that it was all simply a silly mistake. He was taken in after a routine inspection revealed a toad infestation in all 5 of his chicken coops. Basilisk breeding has been long forbidden by the ministry. However, due to the potency, rarity, and the value of basilisk's venom, it is perhaps not surprising to know that the less rule-abiding amongst us have skirted through the law. As explained by a neighbor of the wizard in custody, a shrouded figure who has chosen to remain anonymous. The way to make a basilisk is by hatching a chicken egg beneath a toad. Every wizard with a wand knows that. Really? Hatching a chicken egg beneath a toad? Huh. The Cornish wizard has pleaded total ignorance as a defense before the Wizengamot claiming that his chicken coops are simply irresistible to toads, and that he had no knowledge of the basilisk breeding process. His defiance was met with widespread skepticism by members, with the exception of Belinda Brown of the Department of Regulation and Control of Magical Creatures, who said, "I have no doubt he's that much of a moon mind. We told him we were coming, didn't we? All he had to do was move the toads." Okay. I didn't even realize. Well, I think that's the one that was already open. Yeah, see? Trying to bamboozle me. Okay, let's go to the 3 broomsticks. I know we'll hit a store eventually. Alright, so we're going into main mission territory. Just want to make that clear in case you are interested in playing Hogwarts Legacy, but not interested in getting spoiled on main missions. So finally at the 3 broomsticks. Let's talk to Sirona and see what's up.
Hello
see if we can get some
nice
answers.
To see you.
She seems to be pretty good. Hello, Sirona.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with
Miss
Rookwood
Ryan.
and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day.
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrok and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrok in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrok working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards. Even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrok to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
You seemed unfazed by Rookwood and Harlow the other day. They don't scare you?
They're bullies. Plain and simple. Never tolerated them in my own life, and certainly won't tolerate them going after my friends. Don't misunderstand me.
True that.
They're dangerous wizards and shouldn't be trifled with. They should, however, be confronted and reminded, whenever possible, that the rest of us have each other's backs.
Have you heard what Ranrok and Rookwood are working on together?
Not much more than the fact that they seem to have some sort of uneasy alliance. Friendship between wizards and goblins is rare enough. But between those two, they each want something the other has. I can guarantee it. That said, I fear they're like a two-headed serpent. Both will need to be taken down to stop whatever scheme they've been plotting.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok,
twice,
please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
We will. We will. Alright. To the Hog's Head. Shortcut. What?
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
Oh, a meat. Oh.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. The empty seat is yours.
Have a beer, thank you. Look. Hello, sir.
Hello, Lord Gok. Serona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrok.
Now I remember.
What was that? What
The
did it say?
3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Serona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Serona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrok to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrok and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
I see.
If I retrieve the relic, how do I know you'll tell me the truth about what Ranrok says?
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Okay, we're actually already ready. Let's head there straight away. And we're 3 hours into the stream. So if you are here with me, thank you for joining me on my Hogwarts Legacy adventure. If you are here, let me know what school you joined.
I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
Alright.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Erdgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently.
I see.
It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
I see. So if you give this, I wonder if it'll make him stronger. It must be. Can't be just that he wants it for sentimental value. Though it could be. So this must be the place.
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I see. With its own fast travel point as well.
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
Why don't you join me, actually?
Don't suppose you have any idea what could be waiting for me inside the tomb?
Considering a Dark Witch was involved, I suppose there's a chance you may encounter the Dark Protectors, known as Inferi. The foul creatures thrive on darkness and the cold. Vanquish them with light, force, and most effectively fire.
It seems Ranrok and Rookwood are conspiring. Why would that be?
I had heard this. When the dark-hearted conspire, they seldom make their full intentions clear to one another. I can only speculate, but I imagine their alliance is uneasy and quite fragile. Let us hope that ours is less so.
What about this helmet makes it so special?
The Helmet of Urtkot is an ancient and storied relic, forged during a time of unity among the goblin clans. It inspired greatness, that is, until it was no longer ours. Then it became something else. A symbol of what has been lost, of all that wizard kind is taken from us. Reclaiming it would mean a great deal to goblin kind, and to Ranrok. He would be grateful to me should I return it.
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
Yeah, we're prepared as we can be. Okay, well.
Revelio.
Oh.
It's sealed.
Wait a second. He said this was by winch. We've seen this with mer people.
Moths. Curious. Lumos.
Whoops. Wrong one.
Revelio. Merlin's beard.
Yeah, I figured we'd be finding some good stuff.
Lumos.
Wait, why do we have a cup? Oh, is that for the food? Whoops.
Revelio.
Can't be that easy.
This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Lumos. Revelio.
I think the pulsar would have worked too. Orc lump juice. That's actually a vital ingredient we need.
Lumos.
Come on, little moth.
Revelio. I have a feeling I'm not alone here.
We never are. Hello.
Confringo. Stay back. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Rependo. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
I like the actual ingredients we get. We're gonna actually be able to use.
Revelio. Revelio. Lumos.
Huh?
Lumos. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Why does it go there?
Revelio. Lumos. Revelio.
Okay.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. I need to get that platform closer. But how?
I feel like I have to place the body in there.
Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
And we can't hop on? Hop here. I mean, it can't be Reparo, can it?
Reparo. Revelio.
Oh, you know what? I think I remember. I think there was a...
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Perhaps Accio would help. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
No, we could have used any one of them. Doesn't have to be all of them. Okay.
Revelio.
It was just for some extra loot. Wait a second. Okay.
What's that hanging there? Looks precarious. Down I go. No other way. Accio! It's sealed shut from the other side. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Wizard mannequins.
Revelio.
Okay, that's it here. Let's go down.
Oh!
If we have to go that way, let's go this way. Ah, okay, okay. That returns us this way. Okay, okay.
Revelio.
Why does this seem like a boss battle?
Confringo. Glacius. Rependo. Incendio. Confringo. Convulso. Incendio. Confringo. Rependo.
No. Who do we have here?
Depulsor. Defender. Confringo. Defender. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Defender. Levioso. Depulsor. Incendio. Glacius. Flipendo. Confringo.
No, we missed it. Okay, but we did good though. Missed all the ancient magic power up. Can you hop up there from here? Oh, from this side? Oh. Okay.
Lumos.
Wait, where is it?
Descendo. Depulso.
Why can't we get to it? Why can't we hop on?
This looks even more complex.
Why can't we get up? It makes no sense. What?
Depulso. Arresto momentum.
We can't hop up. We can't hop up here. What? Oh, because we need both. I see.
Lumos.
I guess. Of all the things we could hop up, we need both of them? I guess. Wait, that doesn't even work either. What the fuck? Oh, because we gotta do it more than once. That's some bullshit.
Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it.
Lumos.
Oh my god. That's some bull.
Lumos.
Oh my god. Can we fire it from up here? No, we cannot.
Lumos.
Oh my god!
Moths to the door.
Lumos.
Oh my god, the one time I hit it, fucking doesn't work.
Depulso. Lumos. Lumos.
There's another one. There was another one and I missed it.
Lumos.
I don't know how that works.
Lumos.
It's not like we could stop it. I tried. Oh, I see it.
Lumos.
And so what? We move it from here to there?
Lumos.
But if we do that, we lose it. This thing needs two.
Revelio.
Oh no, there's one up there. I didn't even notice that one.
Lumos.
The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus.
Yeah, but you see all this inferi on the floor? I don't like it.
A dead Ashwinder.
Oh.
Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Try to show this to Lodgok.
Revelio.
I didn't even notice the Ashwind all the way at the end. Well, there goes that plan.
I know there's a mechanism to open this door.
And here I was gonna go all the way to the beginning. Well, let's give the man, or the goblin, the bad news.
Lodgok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn, they got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrok. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
Okay.
An entire camp of Rookwood's thieves. I might need assistance.
Unfortunately, we have no time. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrok. To think those wretched thieves have their hands on such a relic.
Okay, well. Alright. Oh, wait a second. Look at this.
This place has seen better days.
Revelio. Incendio.
Why not? Let's do this. One bit of ancient magic. Anything on the top? No. Down we go. Oh, this is the place that I couldn't get to. I mean, I got to it, but it didn't do the thing like it is right now. Little bit of ancient magic.
One who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The demiguise statues and the moons contained therein were placed as they were for good reason. You should not
Who might you be?
personal affairs of others.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons. He's in Hogwarts, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit.
Perhaps we should, but for now, let's continue on this, and we'll do that later.
Don't do that!
There they are. The outsiders.
Glaciers. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
This has become personal.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glaciers. Protego. Flipendo. This is your good. Flash. Expelliarmus.
Ouch.
Not survived it. Shall we finish what we've started?
Cabalzo on the lookout. Look for Incendio. Defender. Levioso. Cabalzo. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Glacius.
Nowhere did he go.
Defender.
Thought you could hide from me, did ya? Now to finish the job.
Incendio.
Is that all you've got?
Ah.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Flipendo. Glacius.
Well, that was unexpected.
Revelio.
Any troll boogies? Yes. Ancient magic focus 1.
That's it.
Oh, found a helmet. Huh?
This is for Rookwood.
Another pit.
Flipendo. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Made a great mistake.
Flipendo. Glacius. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Shame nobody saw that. Revelio. Protego. Flipendo.
How did I get mixed up? Somebody else. Oh, make it too easy for me.
Revelio. Revelio.
I really do wonder if this Merlin trial has to do anything with Flipendo.
Could it be a Merlin trial? Flipendo.
Oh, it does. Yeah, was right.
Revelio.
So where's the other ones? Down there.
Merlin himself would be proud.
Okay, now we can do these now. Okay, let's go return the helmet. Oh? Oh, the astrologer one. But we can't do these just yet.
Looks rather dark in there. Never stopped me before.
Well, we already went in there. That gawk.
I retrieved the helmet from the Ashwinders.
Well done. This is sure to
And a
impress
troll.
Ranrok. The helmet shines even more brightly than I imagined. The etchings, the contour of the profile. Remarkable.
It looks stunning, Lodgok. I see why you wanted it back.
You did the thieves a service by recovering it. I know many a goblin who would have killed for it.
Ah, then I'm glad to be rid of it myself.
Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you. We shall speak soon. Best to keep our arrangement quiet for now. Many will not believe that our aims might possibly be aligned.
Okay. Guess I'll leave you to it then. We'll be off.